Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to my online class. Today we are going to be making double accordion gatefold cards. They're fun, they're interactive, you're gonna love them, and they're super easy to make, surprisingly easy to make. So this is the project we're gonna make. I'm just gonna pop down the table and show it to you. So it folds flat, it fits into a standard size envelope, but when you open it, ta-da! Right? You got a little pop out there, super fun. And this one I made with the Expressions and Kindness kit. I repurposed the kit and I love this kit. I'm going to show that kit to you too because it's just so beautiful. So this is my Stampin' Demonstrator Group's Valentine's Day blog hop. And that means that in addition to my video here, my class here, my Stampin' Demonstrator Group has all of our bloggers in our group have put together a bunch of projects. So you can access the blog hop and take the blog hop by clicking on the link in the video's description. And you can get more information on this project there too. You can also enter to win our giveaway, which is the Painted Wishes kit, which is another kit from our kits collection. It's a beautiful kit, absolutely beautiful. And it's a card kit. Everything's included in the card kit that you'll want when you're making the project. I mean, even the stamp set, like I said, I'll show you this one. You're really going to love these. Super fun. So that means that we have an actual, let's see, I was looking for this just so I could get the visual out there for you guys while you're popping on board. Welcome everybody. So don't miss the blog hop on my blog after today's video, after today's class. So I was just sharing the giveaway. In order to enter, you're going to want to pop on over to my post that's linked in the video's description, either on YouTube or Facebook. There's a link. If you don't see it, go to stampwithtami.com and you'll be able to enter for free by leaving a comment. And you can enter multiple times by leaving a comment on multiple pages in the blog hop. So when you leave a comment on someone else's page on the hop, you will be entered a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and you have one entry per blog. One entry per blog. In other words, yeah, if you leave 2 comments on my blog, you'll only be entered 1 time to keep it fair. So this is the winner from our last blog hop. It is Terry Deason. Congratulations, Terry. She won the Circus Celebration kit, which is so stinking cute. I've actually done a series of alternate cards with this kit. So fun. Yet another of the kits collection. The kits collection, they're just phenomenal. When you see this one, you're going to be like, wow, totally. How did I miss that? So in the meantime, while you guys are popping on, let me just pop back down here. This is what we'll be making today. I'm going to share how to make the fold. I'll start with the fold and then I'll get into specifics on how I made the Expressions and Kindness. And then at the end, woo, you're going to want to stay tuned to the end because I have an entire series of double accordion gatefold cards. You know me, when I get started, I can't stop. So I have a bunch of cards to share with you that I think you're absolutely going to love. This fold works for every occasion. So let's get started. I have a free PDF for you on the blog, so you don't have to write or memorize any of these measurements that I am writing down right now. Again, you can pop on over to my blog or use the easy link in the video's description, and you'll be able to download this PDF, and it has a handy-dandy template I put together for you for doing the card base. So I'm going to start with the card base. Now, my card that I was doing today was Blackberry Bliss, and it's a darker card base. And whenever I do black or darker card bases, I hear from you guys that it's hard to see on the video when I'm doing like multiple card bases like this. So I've got 2 card bases, and I'm doing them each in different colors just so you can see how they go together. So it's a very bright visual. So first is card base number 1. And that one's 9.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to score at a 1/2 inch on either end. Oops, that was not the scoring blade, but that's okay. I'll show you why it's okay in a minute. And then I'm going to do 2 5/8. 2 5/8. There we go. And I'm going to do that on both sides. So one, flip it around, do the same thing. We're going to do a 1/2 inch. and then 2 5/8 inch. And we're going to burnish this, and I am going to burnish this in just a minute, but I'm just going to finish up my cut on this card base. Oh, welcome everybody. You guys are all popping on there. It's great to see you guys. Welcome aboard. Thanks for sharing. Always appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button too, because that keeps these videos coming up for you. So at that first score line, so I've got a 1/2 inch here, right? Going in, and I'm going to slice down 1 1/2 inches on both sides, so top and bottom. So I'm just going to slice right on that line, 1 1/2 inches. And then you can either use your paper trimmer, or you can use, I'm cheating and using scissors just to cut that. And this is going to create a tab for us that we'll need for our pop mechanism. Blah, blah, blah. Can't put that out. Welcome everybody. All right, so once again, gonna do that on both sides. So I'm just measuring down 1 1/2 inches on that score line. And then I am cheaty and just using scissors to pop that out. But if you want a nice clean line there, you can use the paper trimmer to cut it out. So now we have the score lines. I'm going to, again, burnish it, but let's go ahead and do the second card base first, and then we'll do our burnishing. Card base number 2 is 10 5/8 by 3 inches. That one I'm going to score at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4 on both sides. Don't forget, you can download the free PDF for this I've put together with the template on my blog. And there should be an easy link for you in the video's description. So just so you can see, that's what it's going to be. So that's it. That really is the hardest part of that card. And as you can see, that really wasn't very hard. So I wasn't kidding when I said it was an easy card to make. But as with any of the fun folds, you want to make sure that you burnish those score lines really good. So we're just going to take the bone folder, do that really quickly so that we have some nice crisp lines there. Yay, Felicia, I'm glad you're here too. I'm looking forward to this series too. I hope you guys absolutely love this as much as I do. I love interactive cards. And this one's one when you, not only are you going to get a wow out of it when you give it to your friends and your loved ones, but they're going to want to display it, and they're going to be like popping that insert out because it's fun. All right, so I am just going to pop that in there. I just want to leave that on there just as a visual for you guys. Hopefully it'll stay. Just so you know what pieces. Now again, there is a template. So we've got card base number 1, card base number 2. All right, so now to put it together. So this is going to fold like so. So I'm just going to do that so you can see it, right? So it opens like this, that folds under. And you can do it either way. You can do it this way or that way. I've done it both on my samples. So now the tabs are going to come in handy. I'm just going to flip that so my details are still on there. And I'm going to you're going to want a stronger adhesive. Like I said, people, when you give this to your loved ones, they're going to want to play with it. They're going to want to keep popping it open. So make sure you use a strong adhesive on it. So I folded this up. And when I fold it up, it's this center piece that's the back. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of that. And then I'm going to put that kind of right in the middle, right in the middle of the card. And then I'm going to fold this as if it was folded in, right? But the tab with the adhesive is out. Okay, so I'm just going to open this really quickly so you can see this is opened without it being attached yet. I'm going to fold this in and then press down And that's side one. And we're going to do the same thing on side two. That's it. That's it. There's your card, right? Bam. Right there. You are going to be like the talk of the party when you give that to your loved ones. So that right there is the fold. And okay. Hopefully you guys are still on here. I'm not sure if this came back on the same stream or a different stream because it just said that it went off. So I'm hoping to see you guys back on here in a second. We're gonna, okay, yay, Felicia says beautiful. Okay, whew. Glad we're back on the same stream. So now I'm gonna pop over to this card. This is made with the expressions. It's the same fold, but made with the expressions and kindness. This is a kit in the kits collection. Thank you, Yvette. I know I got all nervous when it popped up and said, your stream stopped. I was like, no, no. Oh, it's always the fun of joys of going live. So let's take a look at this because I'm always talking about paper pumpkin kits because I love the kits. I love that they're fun, they're easy, and I love to repurpose them. And well, I don't have that on there, so let me see if I can find it here. Here you go. So this is from the kids collection. This is slightly different than paper pumpkin in that these are not a subscription. You can purchase them in my online store under the kids collection tab. Excuse me. There's a whole bunch of different kits collection. You can buy as many as you want, anytime you want, until they sell out, and then they're done. And Stampin' Up has been releasing them like a couple of times. They do a couple of kits a month now, which is pretty dang cool because they're pretty awesome. So I've been doing actually a series on this Expressions and Kindness kit. So I have a few more tutorials that I've posted on the blog. Aside from this one, just repurposing this kit. So just wanted to show you what came in it and then how I'm going to repurpose this kit to make this card. So first is there's white ribbon. So it comes with an ink spot, Blackberry Bliss, which is one of my favorite colors. So right there they had me. They had me at Blackberry Bliss. So inside the kit is everything you need, except maybe scissors. Even the adhesives are in here. So if you were on the go, sitting in the hospital, waiting for the doctor's office, waiting for something, you can bring your kits with you and you can just, keep your mind and your hands busy. And you, at the end, have these amazing cards. So all of the kits collection comes with, these are instructions, and they also have videos. So there's instructions and videos on how to put them all together. I'm not going to put these together. I just wanted to show you what was in the kit. This even comes with its own stamp set, which I used on this. So they're showing it here in multiple languages, but mine is English. So that's what the stamp set looks like. And then it even comes with an acrylic block. So if you're brand new, these kits are a great way to build on your stash. Because you get these mini ink pads and you can re-ink them with the same reinkers that we use the full-size ones for. And you also have, stamp sets that you can start accumulating that have words and images. This is dimensionals. We've got the mini glue dots. It came with some glitter dots, and this is just so awesome. So it's got all these envelopes. I believe it makes 8. Let's see. Yeah, 8 cards, 4 of each. There's 2 different ones. So there's 2 different envelope patterns here. It's just stunning, stunning. And then we've got card bases. I'll show you that these are the 2 different card bases. And then we've got die cuts, labels, die cut flowers, gold foil die cuts, just pretty, pretty, pretty. And I will show you, because I have these made already. If you made the projects per the instructions, this is what they come up. Sorry, that little guy's bent. This is what they look like. They're just stunning. It's stunning. Expressions and Kindness is the name of this kit. I'll show you a couple more with you in a little bit. But when I made this card, I took some of those pieces because I really wanted to go outside the box with it. So I took some of those die cut pieces and I took the envelopes. So not only is it going to be in a matchy-matchy envelope, but the envelope is actually what I used for the printed paper on the background here. I love doing this, especially when there's something this pretty, because it's awesome. So let me just give you a little tip on how to cut that envelope open. So we've got an envelope here that's sealed shut. I am just going to slide it in here until this edge is kind of lined up with my paper trimmer. I'm going to do that on both sides. So that top edge. And that's going to cut off the two edges. And then you've got a bunch of printed paper here that you can use for projects. Now, you may want to use like part of this where the fold is. Where I hadn't scored the score line, I even just kind of blended that right in with my project, so you have a little bit more. But now you've got, right? It's extra pretty paper. Exactly, Beverly, right? We can like just go the extra mile. We can do extra stuff with it. I'm not putting this away yet because, especially for those who came in late, you may want to rewind after this video and check out the original that I did with the two contrasting colors, just so it's easy to see, because like I said, the Blackberry Bliss is dark, so it might be a little bit harder to see on the video. So the card base number 1 is 8.5. In fact, I've still got my stickies. Let's take a look at them. Ready? You don't need to write this because you can get the free PDF. Get the free PDF off my blog. Don't waste your time writing, just print that off. It's 9.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch and 2 5/8 on either end. I'm just going to do a quick fold here so you can see them. This is a little bit, the darker the color, the like slightly thicker the cardstock. This one's a little bit thicker. Okay, so now I'm going to take these two edges where we've scored in 1/2 inch and line that up at 1/2 inch where the score line is, and then slice 1.5 inches down on either side. I'll do that on both sides while I've got this out, and then we can make our tabs. So 1.5 inches, and then I'm just flipping it to do the top. And since it's already at 1.5 inches, I'm just pushing it back. Boom, done. And I'm cheating a little bit here. Instead of using the paper trimmer, I'm just taking some scissors and cutting those out. And this is going to create our tab that we're going to use to stick the pop-up mechanism on. It's that easy. It really is. I love it when they're wows and they're easy. You look at it and you go, oh, wow, I don't think I could do that. But then when you see this, you're like, oh yeah, I can totally do that. And I can tell you, you can totally do it. You got this. No matter how experienced you are, you may be new, you may be very experienced, but I think anybody can do this. So I'm going to score the card base number 2 is 10 5/8 by 3 inches. And I'm going to score that by 2 1/8 and 4 1/4 on either end. So just flipping that around, 2 1/8. 4 1/4. And basically what that's doing is it's creating 5 equal sized panels for the pop-up. So we're just going to do a really quick burnishing here on this panel, get it all ready to put together, and then I'll share the envelopes that I cut up. I cut up some envelopes and I cut up a couple of the card bases just to use as my background on this one. All right, I think we're pretty good there. Okay, so we've got that done. We've got the little tabs here, and I am using the Seal Plus, which is the stronger of the Seal, and the Seal Plus is a stronger adhesive, because I guarantee when you give this to somebody, they're going to want to play with it. They're going to want to pop it open and you know, they're going to want to pull on it. So you're going to want something strong. So this is how the fold goes together. And you can do it either way. You can put this one in the front or you can put this one in the front. I don't think it really matters there. This is going to be our middle point. It's also going to, the back is going to be where we stick it to the card. So putting some Seal Plus on the back, gonna line it up in the middle. I mean, I think you can probably see that okay, but I'll just pull that down there so you can see it as well. So you can see the contrasting colors if you're having a hard time seeing it. So now I'm gonna fold this in and fold the tab back. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this up here so you can see what I'm doing. Fold that in, fold the tab back, and then just press. And there's side number 1. And do the same thing with side number 2. We're gonna fold that back. Ready? Fold that back and in, and then press. And that's it. That's our card. Okay, so I went ahead. Oh, I knew I was gonna do this. All right. Do not put the 2 card bases together until after you've put your layers on it, because you need to put the layers on card base number 1 before otherwise it's going to be naked underneath, and we don't want naked cards. Okay. Whew, I was able to get that apart. So if you're popping in late, what I've done is I've taken the Expressions and Kindness card kit and I've cut apart the envelopes and maybe 1 or 2 of the card bases to make a bunch of cards. I just cut them apart, and I'm making this. I'll show you a couple of others that I made, and I have tutorials on the blog for the other ones as well. I've gone ahead and cut them per the PDF. So this just cutting the mats, cutting the printed layers. That part I think is pretty self-explanatory. So I've gone ahead and layered the printed, and you can see this here, the printed piece from the envelope. See it? On a little bit of gold foil, just to have it so it matches and so it's pretty, because it's such a gorgeous kit. It really is. And there's 4 of these. So 2 are going to go on the front and 2 are going to go on the back. Oh, it feels like it's a little tight. I'm going to roll with it. If I was doing this not on camera, I might shim this one down because I feel like it's a little big. But since we're live and on camera, I think that you guys can get the idea, even if it's a little big. And let's see, yeah, let's put that one there. Isn't it beautiful? Love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I want to put the same ones on the back here. Aw, thanks, Janine. I appreciate that. Thanks for taking a minute to comment. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. I mean, it would be kind of boring if I was sitting here by myself. One might think I am sitting here by myself, but I'm really not, because I have all of my friends on with me. So these 2 on the flip side are going to be the front. So we've got inside and then the front. Now we can put it together. I would probably put these, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Put this underneath here since I have adhesive on that. I don't want to get stuck to the table. So I've gone ahead and done the same thing. I cut these on the envelope. I'm so sorry, Joan. So I hope this is the same feed. I think it sounds like it might be, but yeah, all of a sudden I got a pop-up that said the internet is your feed stopped, and I was like, what? No. It's all part of the fun. So I'm trying to line them up so that they kind of blend, and I purposely cut the envelope that has some blank space on it. So there's 2 envelopes. So I cut some of this blank space so that there was a place to either stamp your greeting or write your greeting inside. On the first one, I only used 1 block there, and I put the greeting on there. So I'm probably gonna just sign my name to that one. But I also sometimes will put a panel on the back of the card, like a white piece on the back of the card, and write on that. And in case you're wondering, this does fold flat, and you can put it in the standard size envelope, which, like I said, they come in the kit. We cut one up for this to make this card, and you can fit it inside It will fit inside one of these. Now, as far as extra postage goes, it may need extra postage, especially if it's bulky. So that you would have to check with the post office on. Or you just hand gift it. Okay. Now we're going to stick it together. So decide which one of those you want in front. So here we are. And I do have adhesive on the back of this already because I goofed. Gonna do that again. Now you can really see it, right? I'm just gonna press that down. Now we've got the two. I know the gold foil really does make it look elegant. I agree, Felicia. So they're not attached yet. So this is what it looks like when they're not attached. And then to attach, I'm gonna fold that flat and press down. And then when you open it, this, and then I'll do this one up vertical so you can see it. I'm gonna fold this in with the tab and the adhesive out, and boom. That's it. That's it. That's the card. And then I took a bunch of the die cuts from the kit and I embellished it with some of the little die cuts. I took the brass butterflies and I put them on there. I put a little bit of gold foil on there. Oh, thanks you guys. Oh, I love it. I'm loving that you love it. So that is the Expressions in Kindness kit. And that's in the kits collection. I just repurposed it. I cut apart some of the card bases and the envelopes and the print to make that because I love it. So that's my card for today, but don't bounce yet. One, because there's a blog hop and you're going to want to check it out, but two, because I have more. So I did create a whole series and they're all basically done the same. So if you're getting, I'm going to be doing tutorials probably over the next week. I am going on vacation on Sunday, so I'll be gone for a week. I'm going to try to get a couple scheduled ahead of time because I know you guys are going to want them. They're just so fun. Oh, and my Minnie Mouse watch is talking to us. That's great. So don't forget to download that. This is what we were just working on now. This that I first started with will be the exact same for every single card that I'm showing. So when you go to create, if you wanted to go copy one of these cards, you can rewatch this video, and this card base right here, if you need to, is the exact same for every single card that I am about to share. All right, so first up, I'm gonna go with, actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me bring out a couple of more from my, these are the Expressions in Kindness kit. These are the cards that the kit made. This week I posted a couple of alternate cards that I made with it. This is one or two, actually. I made a little wrapper for the flowers, the die cut flowers in there. I love the watercolor background on that. So that's one. There's the tutorials for these are on my blog, as well as, and these were very, very popular when I posted these the other day. I used the beautiful butterflies, which of course are not in front of me, but I cut them out and made 3D butterflies. And I have instructions on my blog for how I did that too. And the camera doesn't really pick it up, but I flicked some Wink Estella over it and that made it shimmery, which made it even more fun. So a few more alternates here, all from that Expressions in Kindness card kit. Love it. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm excited for my vacation. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a bunch of these. So the first one is, oh, I forgot to bring the paper down. So I made this with the new, it's called Fruit Salad Designer Paper, and it's a whole bunch of fruits. You can get it free during Celebration. If you're not familiar with Celebration, from now until the end of February, if you place a $60 order in my online store or buy one of my creating craft classes, you get a free Celebration product, and they're exclusive to Celebration. And this fruit salad paper is one of the choices. And it's one design, or it's one double-sided pattern. One side is the inside of the watermelon, and the flip side is the rind, the outside of the watermelon. So freaking adorable, right? So that I made with the fruit salad, just super cute little watermelon card for little watermelon fun. Now this one, oh my God, this one is so cute. Did you guys see this in the, this one's in the mini catalog, right? The spring mini catalog that just came out this month, this, like, you know, 2 weeks ago. So actually not even 2 weeks ago, because it came out on the 7th of the month, but this is one of the new products that's in it. And it's just so fun. So this one is your how old and dog years, like, and the little dog on it cracks me up. So I took him and I got a little birthday cake on there, and I used the dot folder for this. So I'll share how I did that with the dot folder and kept it all like one big circle when I do the instructions for this one, but super, super cute. Okay, so now I need to know which one is your favorite. You have to let me know. Those are the ones I'll start with. Aw, thanks. Appreciate you guys. So next up, this one is for the littles, or maybe the biggies in your life that are dinosaur freaks. I have a couple. And this is your Terrific, and it came from Darling Dinos, which is another new one in that catalog. And when you pop them open, it's just a bunch of partying dinosaurs here. We got little hats, I got little balloons, and the background paper on this one, oops, sorry, I did it that way. This background paper, I believe, is from the same fruit salad. Look at it. Yeah. So this background paper is also from that same Celebration fruit salad that the watermelon was from. Now there's two totally different, like, you know, ideas, right? Two completely different themes going on there with the watermelon using the same designer paper and the dinos. All right, next up is Storybook Friends. Now this one was just super popular. As soon as the catalog came out, everybody was really loving this. It's a mega suite of products. And this is one of the stamp sets. There's actually 2 stamp sets in it. And when I get back from vacation, 2 weeks, Linda and I are going to be doing a Stampin' Scoop show featuring the Storybook Memories bundle. So stay tuned for more of these. So this one, I've got the little bunny on the front. Somebody loves you. It's a bunny. Get it, bunny? Bump. And when you open it, I created a kind of a theme going all the way across there. And I love the tiny little house. It looks like it's off in the distance. And the rabbits are stealing stuff out of the garden, or maybe it's their own garden. I shouldn't assume. But super cute there. That is from the Storybook Friends. And then this is the plaid as part of the designer paper. There's 2 designer series papers packs, and they're both from that same suite. Super cute. Okay, we got some votes out here. We got watermelon card. Joan says dino. Next up, Delightful Wishes. Now this one is another one that I have. I put a few of these in up on the blog already from it's from a suite, and this is wishing is part of the dies, like the dies say wishing on them. And then this is actually vellum. I earlier in the week I posted a tutorial, actually maybe it was the end of last week, and they were floating cards. Like a lot of times I make the floating cards with the window sheet so you can see through it, and then you put something on it and it looks like it's floating, which is really cool. This, with the other cards that I shared earlier this week from this suite, I took the vellum and I placed it instead of the window card, so because you can see through vellum. And unfortunately, I didn't bring the paper down to show you. So you can, it's almost like a frosted look, so you can kind of see through it. So it was kind of neat. The cards came out really cool. So this is another one. We've got the designer series paper and the vellum, and on the inside, love it. Lots of love here. Oh, we got vote for the Storybook Friends. And I've got one more here, and this one is this is the online exclusive, the Mixed Media Florals. And that one and the butterflies that I shared earlier are, I currently have a create and craft class for each of those. And I just released today. If you've missed it, you might want to go back and check it out. It's the birthday celebration card-a-palooza. I will say this one has, I just released it this morning, and it has been a big hit. So that one is 16 cards for the Card-a-Palooza. And then Mixed Media Florals is boxes and cards that match, and the butterfly bouquet, where I'm doing some cool techniques using the Beautiful Bouquet Suite, which is contains the beautiful butterflies. So that is on my blog now. I know you guys are like, show me the card. So this is the Mixed Media Florals. suite. And what I did here was I stamped and colored this with Stampin' Blend markers. Oops, sorry, that's backwards. That's how I wanted it. Anyway, so you can see how I stamped to match. So when it's closed, they match, and then when it's opened, you've got your greetings in here. But I intentionally did that so that these kind of blend in with the background when I colored them. So that is Mixed Media Florals, and this gorgeous, gorgeous suite. Absolutely stunning suite. So those are the cards. Gotta hear from you which ones you love the most. This is the Double Accordion Gatefold series. And I will have tutorials for all of these. Just like I said, I'm leaving for vacation on Sunday, so I'll try to get at least one of them up before I go, but the rest of them I'll get up when I get back. So I'll have all of the instructions, but all these card bases will be made the same as this. And we've got Storybook Friends, Delightful Wishes, and then the original with the expressions and kindness. I think I got all of them there. All right, here we go. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love being able to craft with you guys. And I will look forward to seeing you guys when I get back. Linda and I will be doing a Stamp and Scoop show, so be looking for that. And we will be sharing a bunch of ideas with that Storybook Memory Suite, which is the bunnies. Some bunny loves you. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night.